What's up, everybody? It's your boy Thirsty Weeb coming at you with a Vault of Glass how-to guide. This is going to be a very brief introduction into the raid. We will be doing encounter-specific videos series here coming up. Just working on those in the meantime. Wanted to get this out to you so you can get your clears. In the first encounter, it's just going to be opening it up, building the conflux. You're going to have 3 teams of 2, one on the left, one in the middle, and one on the right. You have one player stand on the pillar. The other one's just going to be ad clearing. You can switch it up as you need. You're going to be killing waves of ads. There will be Cyclopses that spawn. Pretty straightforward and easy encounter to get through. This is just the opening one, so short clip here to get you going. After you finish building the spire, you will move in, collect your loot. It will be powerful, not pinnacle, but it will be your first chest of the raid. Head on into the raid. We'll show you where the first hidden chest of the raid is. After you get through this little bit of a maze, you will come to an open area. You'll drop down, there'll be a little hidden ledge, and away you go. Follow the path and you will come to the first chest. There's also a glass shard in this area. We'll do a video of where all of those locations are so you can get that triumph. Awesome. After you've collected your loot, follow the path. It's pretty easy to follow it. So there's lights that'll guide you to where you need to go, and you will come to the first boss room. This is divided into 3 different encounters: Confluxes, Oracles, and Templar. For the first 2 parts of this, with Confluxes and Oracles, it's mostly going to be focusing on ad clearing. In Confluxes, there are going to be 3 waves where you have to defend the Conflux from Vex enemies stacking on the Conflux. There will be 1 Conflux in round 1, 2 Confluxes in round 2, and then 3 in round 3. They go middle, left, and right, and then at all 3 locations. So you'll split your team up into 3 teams of 2 and just clear ads. As far as weapon loadouts and subclasses for this, nothing really specific. Blinding nades are huge throughout the entire raid, so highly recommend those. But really, whatever you are most comfortable with on this encounter for clearing ads, because that's literally all you're doing here. Clearing them ads. One other thing to look out for on this are the Fanatics. They are headless Vex. When you kill them, they drop a little pool of goo. If you step into that goo, you will be marked for negation. The boss does the ritual of negation, which will then kill you. There is a little pool of light in the middle of the room, right underneath where the boss is, that will cleanse you of this. If more than one teammate gets marked for negation at a time, you will need to go into the pool at the same time, as it does have a refresh timer on it. So you go through at the same time, it'll cleanse you both, and you walk out. You do have limited time on those. The other thing is to keep in mind there are very large boss hydras in here that you need to kill because they will bang you so hard. So get them killed, clear ads. Otherwise, not really much to look out for. Big hydras, fanatic vex that have the goo, and that is it. Awesome. After you finish the encounter, collect your loot and get ready to begin oracles. To begin the oracles encounter, you shoot that little vex box that spawns right in the middle. Again, on this one, you are going to split up into teams of 2. There are going to be 3 teams, left, mid, and right. Once you've decided who's going to be where, you're going to split up, and there are going to be 7 oracles that can spawn in this encounter. You will need to shoot them in a specific order. The game will show you which order they need to spawn, or they need to be destroyed twice. So if you miss it on the first one, you have a second opportunity to get that order correct. If you do not shoot them in the correct order, your entire team will be marked for negation. You will all need to run to the middle to get that cleanse. We're going to have a picture of where all 7 oracles can spawn, and then a good strategy for where to stand when doing this. So there you go. You have all 7 there. You have far right, lower right, hidden right, middle, left hidden, lower left, front left. And then there's a quick video or a picture of where to stand in order to make sure that your team optimizes where the oracles are. There will be 7. Oh yeah, guys. There will be 5 waves of oracle. There will be 3 that need to be destroyed on the first, 4 on the second, 5 on the third, so on till 7. There will be some hobgoblins that are spawning on the outside of the arena that will snipe you. Take care of them because they will do more damage to you than the little guys that spawn on the ads with you. So just ad clearing as far as weapons and loadout go. Clear the ads, make sure you have something with a little bit of range to take care of the snipers. Otherwise, ad clear is great. Xenophage is an excellent option for this. It will 1-tap the oracles, or if you have a shotgun, it'll 2-tap the oracles, so keep that in mind. Right here you'll see we messed up the order. We all got marked for negation. Run into the pool. There is a timer on how quickly you need to do that. 2 of our teammates didn't make it there. They died to that mark of negation. The rest of us were able to get cleansed, get the reses off, and back to it. On this one, it is very important to make sure that you are calling out the order of where your oracle spawns. Don't necessarily need to call out the location, just saying, hey, I have 1 covered, I have 4 covered, I have 7 covered, whatever it may be, making sure that you have those call outs so your team can get them all in a timely fashion, because there is a timer for getting them destroyed. Awesome. After you've done that, collect your loot and get ready for the first real boss fight, Templar. In this encounter, you will be killing the Templar. It incorporates many of the same mechanics that you've already learned up to this point as far as oracles and standing on plates. When the Templar spawns in, he will spawn in 3 oracles that need to be destroyed in a specific order. Make sure that you have people out on the sides for that. You will also have 1 person dedicated to be the relic holder. The relic holder is responsible for A, holding on to the relic, because if they drop it and it's on the ground for too long, the team will wipe. And B, for taking down the Templar shields. You will see that he has an immune shield around him. The relic holder super will break that, and that begins damage phase. On this one, we typically would recommend double slugs and anarchy with breach and clear. It's a great play for this as far as getting the boss down. The Templar will detain 1 person. That person needs to make sure that they are not standing near the rest of the team, because if you get detained in that bubble, you will not be able to do anything, shoot or get out of that bubble. And if the entire team gets stuck in there, you will wipe. On this encounter, you do have the ability to stop the Templar from teleporting, and that extends the damage phase. Just know that the oracles are on a timer after the event starts, and they will spawn in, and you'll need to take care of them if you're not going to be able to one-phase him super quickly. So if he teleports, just reset. Don't worry about breaking his shield again. Reset for oracles, get them down, and get back into the damage phase. The way that you stop the Templar from teleporting is when he starts that damage phase, a circle, a white circle with a red beam will spawn where he's going to teleport. All you do is send the relic holder over to him, or to that ring, and have them stand in it, and that will prevent the Templar from teleporting. It'll greatly extend your damage phase, and it does a lot to help one phase this. One thing to keep in mind with that is when you do stop him from teleporting, additional adds will spawn in. So if your team can't handle a whole lot of adds, doesn't have wells, things like that, only prevent him from teleporting once, maybe twice. Otherwise, you will get overrun with adds. There will be yellow bar minotaurs that spawn in, and then a bunch of just regular trash mobs that spawn in as well. After you kill him, collect your loot, and you'll move on to the Gorgon's Maze. On this one, we are putting together a map on the quickest route to go. If you have an Invis Hunter, that is by far the easiest. Otherwise, just take it slow and make sure that the Gorgons do not see you. The path we take is fairly safe and can be done even without an Invis Hunter. Awesome. Once you're through that, you come to the jumping puzzle. Well, calling it a puzzle might be a little bit of a stretch, but here it is. platforms appear and disappear. Most classes, you only have to jump on 2 platforms before making the long leap across. If you want to play it super safe, you can jump onto each platform. Otherwise, just jump straight across. If you have a Yeet Titan, it's a lot of fun just to jump once and yeet yourself to the end. After that, you are coming up on the Gatekeeper and Atheon boss room. This is going to be a lot of fun, so buckle up, buddies. Alright, on this encounter, you will be split up into teams, essentially, but the teams will rotate. You'll have a right team and a left team. You will send one person into each gate, and you will have a relic holder that picks up the relic that the Gatekeeper will drop. So you'll spawn in, kill some ads, kill the Gatekeeper. The Gatekeeper will drop a relic. Then you will have one person on each side stand on the plate to open up the Vex teleporters. You have green is right or Venus, and red is left or Mars, depending on how you want to do your callouts. We did green and red. A lot of people do Venus and Mars. So you will send one person in there. When they go in, there will be ads that are spawning and moving down towards the conflux. They will be responsible for killing those. Then a shielded Minotaur will spawn in on one of the sides. They will need to call out that they have that shielded Minotaur, so the relic holder can go in. The relic holder is the only person that can break that shield. So they go in, break the shield. Then, once they go through the teleporter, they get a debuff that prevents them from using a teleporter again for 45 seconds. They will drop the relic. The other person in that room will pick it up and come out of the teleporter. They will then drop it, and the person on the plate will pick up the relic and move to the opposite side. Once they pick that up, they will go to the opposite side and go into the teleporter, because there will be another shielded Minotaur. There will be 3 spawns of this Minotaur on alternating sides. You need only the relic holder can kill it. That's why you have to rotate. You'll see we go in, kill the relic, kill the shielded Minotaur, drop the relic, and then stay in there and prevent ads from spawning. After the shielded Minotaur has been killed, a yellow bar Hydra, turkey, whatever, wyvern will spawn. You'll want to kill that because it does a lot of damage. It is a yellow bar, so it is boss level. Can't be blinded, can't be frozen, so getting it knocked out as quickly as possible is a great play. Use your super on it. Use Anarchy. Deathbringer is also a great option because you can stand down the stairs, shoot the rocket up above, have it come down and kill the wyvern and the other ads as well. Now the outside team is literally just standing on the plates, preventing ads from going onto the plates. And there are overload Minotaurs that spawn each time one of the Minotaurs in the room are killed. They will spawn on the outside. Take them down really easy. Typically recommend overload hand cannon for that, just because it's so much nicer than the overload submachine gun. Now with this, you cannot let any of the yellow or orange bars stack on the confluxes, because that will cause your team to wipe. Awesome. Once you've killed that final Minotaur, Everybody on the inside will run back to that middle. There will be a new conflux that spawns in the middle of the room. Everybody is just doing add clear. There will be 3 shielded minotaurs that spawn. They will spawn in this order: on the stairs, on right, on left. Now, right is looking at the stairs, right is on the right, left is on the left, obviously. Once you've killed all 3 shielded minotaurs, 3 yellow bar wyverns will appear. Kill them, and that's the encounter. Awesome. Congratulations on making it this far. On to Atheon. On Atheon, everybody on your team will need to know how to handle the relic and how to do call outs for the oracles. Atheon will randomly select 3 members to teleport into either the Venus or the Mars side. So everybody needs to know how to do everything. So when the encounter starts, there'll be a couple waves of Vex Harpies. Recommend only killing or leaving 1 alive on each of those waves because it will prevent other ones from spawning. If you kill all of them, another wave will spawn in. If you leave 1 alive, it prevents another wave from coming. Super helpful for when the 3 get teleported. It helps cut down on the number of ads you are going to have to deal with in this encounter. However, feel free to kill all the yellow bar harpies that spawn because they're just annoying. Awesome. Atheon will open up his time stream and he will send supplicants. On this part, the team will need to call out what side they are on, whether it be red or green. Red for left, green for right. That'll let us know what portal needs to be opened. With the supplicants all moving up, it is important that the people that are left in Atheon's room move to the portal side that has been called. So if it is red, both of them will move over to the left side. If it's green, they'll both move over to the right. However, the third person on that team that is going to be doing the callouts will stand kind of in the middle so they can see where all the oracles spawn. Right now, our team is using the callouts far right, close middle, far left, close left. It's worked out really great for us as far as doing the callouts. You will do that callout and let the team on the inside know which oracles they need to be looking for and which oracles need to be destroyed in that specific order. So if you say, hey, do far right, close middle, far left, those are the oracles that the team on the inside will need to destroy. The inside room looks exactly like the room here that we're doing damage in. So they'll just move to that front end of that room and do the damage there. On this part, you are going to have infinite supers, so be popping those as quickly as you can. Just be aware of supplicants when the damage phase ends. You're going to want to jump off the plate, but be careful not to jump into a pit of supplicants that will blow you up. Now, as far as when you get teleported, there will be a relic right in front of you. One of the team members will pick that up. There will be some small ads and a Hydra that spawn in front of you. Kill those, move to the front of the room, wait for the call out. Once you know which oracles and the order in which to destroy those oracles, they will spawn in, take them out. After each wave, there are 3 waves that need to happen before you can come out and you get to go to damage phase. After each wave of oracles, there will be ads that spawn in and a shielded minotaur. So the 2 team members that do not have the relic will just be there killing the small ads and taking care of the oracles. The relic holder is responsible for ad clear and taking care of the shielded minotaur. So you'll see out here it would be far left, far middle, close left as the call out, and the team on the inside would kill the far left oracle, the far middle oracle, and the close left oracle in that order. You will get the guardians make their own fate and times vengeance. You'll see that buff on the left there. That is how long you have to do damage. One other thing to keep in mind, our team came into the middle to do damage. The relic holder will hold the relic and it prevents damage from the boss, and gives you an extra buff shooting through it. One last thing that's very important on this counter. When you come out of the portal, Atheon will do a pulse. Very reminiscent of other raids that we've had. He does a pulse wave. That pulse wave is going to mark somebody for to be retained. It's marked for retention. If you have that buff, get as far away from your team members as you can because you will get detained. It is exactly like the detention from the Templar encounter where he detained you and they had to shoot you out because you could not do anything when you're in that detention. So make sure you have that. You can prevent Atheon from detaining anybody if the relic holder, as soon as they come out of the middle, out of the teleporter, they shoot off their super at Atheon. It stuns him and prevents him from marking anybody for detention. Here you'll get to see what the inside team is dealing with. The first wave of oracles, then ads spawning in, shielded minotaur spawns in. The relic holder will also need to cleanse their teammates because as they're in there, they will be marked by the void, and that prevents them from being able to see if they aren't cleansed enough or regularly. Awesome. Clear the third one, run out. Relic holder should cleanse their teammate as soon as they come out, and then go straight into damage mode on this guy. Awesome. Once you kill him, collect your loot, and congratulations on your first clear of Vaults of Glass. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. We got that day 1 raid and are looking forward to doing many Sherpas for this raid. If this video helped you at all, please hit that subscribe button, drop me a like, and go follow us over on Twitch to never miss out on any of the live action. Like I said, we will be doing a breakdown video series for each encounter. This was just a quick guide. I hope it helps you get your clear, guys. Eyes up and stay thirsty, my friends.